like a list to prepare. It's fine. So we let him, do things like that. So I didn't get a problem with him. Light a candle, whatever. And Lena asked me if she stayed up and still watch the rest of her iPad or whatever. It was just her birthday, and
Stop.
a little extra because we went all out for Hannah's birthday. Like we took him to a Rockies game, we took friends with him.
It's already strange that Letitia is going on several tangents and prefacing this entire conversation with the loving relationship she had with her children, especially with her daughter, Harley Hunt, whom she would refer to as Lena, almost as if she wants to say that whatever happened with the candle was not intentional.
So it started beeping. It's like a beep, 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 beep. And I thought that someone was coming in the house. I didn't see anything going on. Then it started saying fire, 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 fire. So there was smoke coming up through the basement. So then I ran downstairs to get in. And then the fire was on the floor over here, then on the sofa. So I'm pretending this is the sofa, it's our floor. So right here and right here. And I saw the candle that was over here. So there was covers everywhere because the kids always go on about they leave a lot of covers laying around all the time. I take a whole
Stop.
And I go and like basically smash down all the sofa and the fire to put it out. So I got a burn and then I was like get up again and started running at that point because it wakes him up. He's alert. He's realizing that the covers and everything's on fire, the carpet's on fire, and we all were outside.
Essentially, what occurred was a freak accident from Gannon. Due to him accidentally knocking over a candle, a small fire had somehow ignited on the carpet in the basement. This was the same cut-up section of the carpet that Letitia had previously shown officers. But this was odd. Second-degree burns by just a knocked-over candle, especially on both arms, is unlikely, if not impossible. Gannon would have also had enough common sense to run away from flames. After all, it was a slow-moving fire caused by a candle. If this wasn't strange enough, Letitia begins to recount the injuries Gannon suffered, but this time, they would be different from what she told Albert.
I was scared because I thought process was Albert is going to kill me. Because I made a mistake as a parent and forgot to really check him down and really got a little bit more hurt than you should. So I was freaking out. He's gonna kill me. And Gannon's like, it's okay. And there was blood. And he had his arm. And as it was peeling, I should have called. I should have called the hospital and just asked, I don't know enough about her. But I should have called the hospital and just asked,
To quote, Letitia just said more than he should have, and secondly, implied that Gannon was somehow bleeding because of burns, an apparent contradiction to what she told Albert. More importantly, this was a massive slip-up by Letitia, and detectives suspect that this fire wasn't a simple mistake. However, there is no way to confirm the situation as of now, but there is one conclusion that officers can make. Letitia is lying. When a suspect is guilty, they often make major changes to alibis, as opposed to someone who is innocent and has little variation in their story. In Letitia's case, she changes major details about the candle incident, especially her response, which was recorded on her phone, which sets up a series of red flags for the detectives, as they now believe that she might go as far as changing her original alibi about Gannon's disappearance too, and begin to question her about it. If this assumption turns out to be true, there is a high likelihood that Letitia is withholding even more crucial information.
He goes in through the garage. I go in, get ready, stuff like that. As we got inside, I heard something, but I didn't think anything about it because I thought maybe.
Nice. It came from eating all. Nice. Awesome. Fries. Yeah, I'm making French fries. Some fresh French fries.
And I gave him the code. The guy from it's all my fault. I gave him a code to fix the carpet. And when I walked downstairs, I hear something again. Well, at that point in time, Gannon was on the sofa, and I saw him. And I heard something again, and I walked on around, and he was standing in there. He had a glove. And it started again. Okay. He had one to cut. And I was terrified. And then he just knocked me down, and George came through. And he was hitting on me, and it was hard on the ground.
So we're heating the oil up right now, guys.
Exactly as predicted,
Some of these French fries aren't very even. Like, look at this one. But it'll still be good.
But this would only be the start of her outrageous lies as, according to her, confrontation with this stranger escalates.
And I'm like pleading and like talking and like all these things going on. Like just back and forth with him. And why are you doing this? Why did you hurt us? Why are you doing these things? And then he was like on top of me again. And then I kind of slid out again because he was hitting my head again. And then and then he was like, he asked me to give him a suitcase. And I gave him a brown suitcase. And then he hit me on the head again. I was like, you're right here. He just kept like hitting me right there like that. Okay. And so then he did that, and then I was like out again. I was having and then I don't know what
By the way, when you hive your diplomat, the best day of 10 minutes. It's a she. Bro, you ain't peeled it good. I didn't peel it at all. I like the skin on my French fries. I like the skin on my French fries. They look a lot better when they're actually fried, deep fried. Yeah, I didn't peel them at all. See, I still this is a half potato I still need to finish.
A simple way to check whether she has been assaulted is using a sexual assault nurse examiner at a local hospital. These are registered nurses who receive special training to collect forensic evidence from assault survivors. Conveniently, Letitia rejected this examination when officers offered it to her. Not only that, but even CCTV footage confirms the fact that no one entered or left the Stout residence after Letitia and Gannon came home. She likely thought that this poorly planned story would absolve her of any crimes. Fortunately, quite the opposite happened. Noticing these contradictions, police officers handed this case over to the FBI, who gathered CCTV footage from neighbors and came to a harrowing realization. The morning after Gannon's disappearance, Letitia rented a Kia Rio for 24 hours and left the house at approximately 8:30 a.m. on the 28th of January. When the car was returned the following day at 8 a.m. on the 29th of January, it had clocked in at 955 miles in the span of one day. This could mean only one thing. Letitia had likely murdered Gannon after their return at 2 p.m. and on the morning of January 28th, left to dump his body. While this much is easy to figure out, the exact details surrounding the murder are still not known. This is why 1 month after Gannon's disappearance, on March 2nd, federal investigators called Letitia in for yet another interview to piece together this confusing puzzle of Gannon's disappearance and possibly his murder.
Because of the nature of the warrant, it being a murder warrant, we need to know the real story because you put out quite a few different stories. You've only heard a lot of the stories to Al.
Howard? I already knew someone was listening to him, but because of you and I, like being like supportive, and I try to bring him to him when he first got there, that was the only reason I said that was just because I was out here and I was like hurt and not being able to have like support. It was nothing to do with like me saying anything to him was just me. But working with selfish or species or whatever you want to call it. I did have like originally initial different thoughts for certain things, and that was me trying to like basically read him and try to figure the situation out. So I understand she would be for good or whatever you have, and that's okay because that's what we was not.
What Letitia is referring to hearing are rumors about the friction between her and Albert. Since he was a National Guard, Albert was rarely home, and Letitia felt he gave little attention to her. This had resulted in instability in their relationship, which Letitia initially denies as being small apprehensions she felt about him. However, when the officer confronts her about odd searches on her phone, she goes into a state of absolute panic.
You know in here I even have what you do in your phone. The stuff that you enter into these, like blood spurting from an arterial bleed or a pressure not controlling.
What? I didn't look this up.
It's from your phone.
Blood is what?
Spurting from an arterial bleed.
No.
Well, somebody did it from your phone. I don't like my stepson.
No.
I don't like my stepson. Should I get a divorce? I'll stalk cheating. I'll stalk Instagram. I'll stalk cheating in Colorado Springs. How to get blood out of sheets.
How to
I want to,
Oh, the blood on the sheet was because we always had them. Always look clean.
Did you even wash the potatoes? Yeah, I washed them. Gotta get that dirt off them.
Artery or something, unless it went through something else.
it's on your fault.
And I never knew anything about my symptoms, so else did.
The searches that the investigator just named would only be a few of the 34 searches that Letitia made between the 25th and the 28th of January, which is the exact time frame that Gannon went missing. Conveniently, she would have an excuse for every single one of them.
The reason I brought up games is you looked up, I want immunity.
Better than the potatoes from the other week. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Suggest from the soup. Yeah.
No, the new husband is I already knew that was about the lady Davy Cheryl who wanted to buy me wasn't at a 35 or something, 25 years old.
A lot of these can have nothing to do with this.
You never.
I get it. I'm doing all the work for my stepkids and their mom doesn't help.
Oh, that bothered me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, because I wanted them to be mine. Like,
one day, some people wish they treated you differently, which I get that. Parenting should be for people, not one. That's what a person might say. I mean, these make me very sad when I read them because I can see you're doing all the work at home by yourself.
I wanted to be there. Like, I wanted to totally advocate for my children. That's the point you're not getting. Like, I wanted those kids to be saying to me that I'm their mom. Like, I am the person who does that. Cares for them, loves them, everything.
If these were not incriminating enough, investigators also
Dude,
found
you be streaming all day?
search terms in Letitia's iPhone.
Sort of. I try to do at least a couple hours a day to get the watch time up. For real. Do you think you cook good? Yeah, I cook really good. How else do you get so many watch hours? Exactly, yeah.
I don't know. I always could things like that. I wouldn't follow any poison.
You will never forgive me and treat me like a princess. You'll never know when it's too late.
Oh, yeah. I always
You want to get that nice crispy outside. But you also kind of want to, you don't want to put them in when they're too hot, when they're the fresh ones like this, because then you don't get that nice, like, soft inside. You know, you want them to be soft. You don't want them to, like, taste raw on the inside. So you don't want to heat them up too fast when they're like this. Like the frozen ones, you can heat up fast and then cook the outside because they're already cooked on the inside. But with these ones, you got to let them cook on the inside.
Usually when a suspect undergoes
Because if you cook them too fast like this, they will get crispy on the outside, but on the inside, they won't have that like soft texture.
there is a legal loophole to avoid this. If a suspect pleads guilty, yet remains adamant that they are innocent, then they are not given a maximum punishment. Instead, they are given a known punishment for a crime. This is known as the Alford plea. But as always, Letitia has a convenient story for a search as incriminating as this and continues deflecting any adult
I can feel they're starting to get crispy on the outside.
behavior. The detective decides
And they're cooking nice and slowly. You don't want to cook them too fast. Maybe he's a single boy. It's amazing he cooks at all. True. I do a lot of cooking. I don't stream all my cooking. I do a lot of cooking. Turn the stove off. It's hot enough. No, this is deep frying. It's supposed to be hot. What are you talking about? It's that hot that it will be hot for a while. Put the stove up. No, I'm deep frying. Plus, I got more potatoes I need to cook right there. I don't think you understand how to deep fry food. I think stove off. No. Hey, what's up, SB Chums Officials?
Well, then can you tell me how that went down the wall? That's Gannon's fault. You're making me guess. You've got the answers. It doesn't look like it does on TV. Have you ever watched Criminal Minds or Film Parlors?
Yeah, I can feel it. It's getting nice and crispy on the outside. That's what you want.
Right now, you're the last person on Gannon. I don't think you do bad things. I think something bad happened to Gannon, and I don't know of a way to get you to tell me about it.
Gannon returned home on the 27th of January. A doorbell camera had captured audio of neighborhood dogs being sent into a frenzy by what appeared to be Gannon screaming. included baking soda, vinegar, trash bags, and carpet powder from a nearby Dollar Tree. The baking soda and carpet powder to absorb the odor of blood and clean minor stains on the carpet. The vinegar was thought to remove deeper stains on walls and act as a disinfectant. And the trash bags, the Hypkins body. A body that officers had missed by mere inches had been hidden away in some part of the basement or garage, and every single location that Letitia showed officers, the garage, the carpet, and Gannon's room, were all locations that Gannon had bled in. Not only that, her searches about human anatomy from before indicate that she stabbed Gannon in the artery, which resulted in arterial spray, after which Letitia desperately tried to clean up the evidence.
Yeah, they're getting nice and like golden and crispy. That's what I want to see.
All the way into her driveway, as the rear end of her vehicle was filled with blood, indicating that it had taken place prior to them returning home. Knowing that the investigator is catching
Yeah, those are coming along nicely. I'll give them like another 30 seconds to a minute in there. Sorry, I know you were doing deep fries and even more fries. Yeah, I'm doing quite a few fries. You'll put salt on it. Yeah, I put it. If not, I have nice combo of spices. I'm Indian. Oh, nice. You put spices on your fries? Yeah, I'm putting salt on it, and then I'm gonna eat them with ketchup.
Why? Do the research.
It doesn't make sense a lot of the time what happens inside of a house.
I'm sure I don't even know what you're talking about. All I can tell you is, I do not think.
Notice that she uses the word motive, which is often terminology that is used by law enforcement when charging a criminal, corroborating the facts that she had done her due diligence about the law in case she got caught, just like her searches about the Alfred clean. Regardless, the investigator knows that there is a limit to how much she can refuse cold hard facts, and begins to pressure her even further by promising her that he is...
Okay, they're starting to turn brown now, so yeah, they're really nice and crispy. Give them another like 10-20 seconds and I'll start taking them out. So I like my fries nice and crispy. Like they got that nice feeling on them now when I pat them. Nice and crispy on the outside. All right, I'm gonna start taking them off now. Oh no, that's not a good fry anymore. It fell on the oven. Can't take too many out at once.
We're investigators. And like you just seen, I do a poor job about half the time because I have to guess. Because as much as we tried to track you at your...
It's so hot, man. So hot. It's hard to put my hands above this oil here.
Like I told you, the blood in the house. We do have Dina about the board. The other stone in the forest. Letitia.
Come on.
Oh man, they smell so good.
The board that has Gannon's blood on it that was found in the forest. You got your DNA on it.
Presented with such overwhelming evidence, a suspect would usually crack under the pressure and allow themselves to be arrested. In Letitia's case, however, not only does she keep refuting everything the detective has to say, but even goes as far as accidentally giving him even more incriminating information.
The blood that you or your team allow people to be in the house.
That is no bearing.
Okay, well, if it doesn't, okay.
It doesn't.
Okay, cool.
You ready to tell me it was serious, okay?
Maybe check one of them. Because
I bet you they can tell me the last time they saw me, even though it was not the good story.
Get that salt on them. Get them nice and salty. Make sure my phone doesn't fall in the deep fryer, though. That would be terrible. That'd be really bad.
Letitia has just agreed that she was the last person who saw Gannon. Not only this, but throughout this interview, she has also admitted to Gannon's injuries, blood locations, and motives. With all of this information that Letitia herself provided, this was less of an interrogation and more of a confession of murder. Letitia was a broken individual. She cast aside her husband and 2 children because of 2 major reasons. 1, Albert's job in the National Guard made her resent him and wish she was married to someone better. 2, her extreme inferiority complex towards Gannon's biological mother, Landon Bullard. It was later found that during the candle incident, Gannon had wished for his mom to be present, which sent Letitia into a psychotic break, and she attempted to mask a murder. home of an accidental fire. This failed attempt only added fuel to the fire, so the very next day she called in a vacation from work and spent the day brutally again and erasing any traces of her crimes. With these findings, there was no escape for Letitia. And 8 days after this interview,
Letitia.
she was arrested for her crimes, and while being transported to a county jail, out of pure frustration and insanity, she turns to the only other option she has, becoming a fugitive.
Damn, she just hit the officer.
She keeps threatening me. Stop. Or she keeps threatening me. Stop. Or she keeps on.
Oh yeah, those look nice and crispy.
She keeps on.
Some ketchup, those would be good.
She keeps on. Threatening me. I will for you. She keeps threatening me. Well, she keeps threatening me the whole time. Tisha? I said I'm putting you in your arm now. I said I would with you. I said I would with you. I said I would with you. I'm just asking to breathe. That's it. Just to breathe. So I want you to breathe. You're hurting my arm. You're hurting my arm.
Alright, let me turn the heat back up again. You gotta turn it down before you put new fries in or it can boil over. If it boils over, you can start a grease fire. Back when I was 17 and I moved out, I used to cook fries on the stove all the time. And man, I started 2 grease fires back when I was 17, moved out. They're dangerous, man. You do not want to start a grease fire.
Even more tragically,
That's why if you're ever cooking fries on the stove, you never leave them unattended.
his death was not
And you also got to be careful not to boil over, because if any of this boils over, it'll hit the burner, it'll start a fire, and then that flame will get in there, and then the whole thing will start on fire.
in Pace, Florida.
So yeah.
1,300 miles
And once it's on fire, you can't get it out. Like, water doesn't put it out, nothing. I mean, maybe if you had a fire extinguisher or something, but like, then you're gonna get that stuff all over the place. The way I put it out is literally, I had a balcony. I just chucked that stuff off my balcony. I literally just chucked it. But I like burnt myself a bunch. Like, check this. I still have one of my burn marks. That's a burn mark right there. I'll have that for life. I've had that for like almost 8 years.
he was forcibly drugged
Yeah, I've had that for like 6 years. That burn mark right there. I have a bunch of other burn marks that have luckily gone away. But this one was really bad. This one was a lot bigger. Like, the scar is small, but that was like around my whole finger. That was a really bad burn mark. Yeah, no way. Go back to live in some moments. He roaches and he says he shows. It's still. I don't know what he's talking about.
Letitia, thank you.
I don't know what Hank is talking about. Metric Sphinx.
So she could get immunity.
I need to know something about my son. I need to know something about Gannon. Do you know if he's safe? Do you know, is he safe? Where is he at? Do you, I mean, if you have anything,
And if I kill Gannon, really?
what about this?
Turn it back up.
Any way to cue the police to offer you immunity if they can, okay?
Because they'll try to give me, incriminate me for this. I need immunity.
I think they give it to you because this is big that he was there and they missed it. Because then they're gonna want to cover their shit for not finding him.
Regardless of these desperate attempts, Albert continued to cooperate with authorities to convict Letitia of her crimes. 3 years later, on May 8th, 2023, Letitia's trial concluded in a life sentence in prison without parole plus 156 years, the maximum possible sentence under Colorado law.
Damn, she got the maximum possible sentence. It's crazy. Damn, man. A cereal. No. Ooh, fresh and fit.
Okay, so yeah, let's actually cover this. So you guys saw Crowder getting banned on Facebook, and I think it's
Real,
also because of this, which you guys are
bro,
gonna see right
no.
now. Let's
You
play
play
this.
Minecraft?
So we got,
That's probably for the
Nick
best.
Breaking Department of Justice Chief of Public Affairs admits Trump indictments are a politically motivated perversion of justice. Reveals lawfare involved in making former president a convicted felon, backfired on Democrats. Sorry, I have to admit this. I hate the fact that he capitalized every single word.
He's shouting.
Yeah, like, no, but he's not even all cap. It's just like he's capitalizing every word. I guess maybe because of his title. claims his former colleagues Alvin Bragg's case is not.
You can make chips the same way too. You can also make chips.
He, Alvin Bragg, was just stacking charges and rearranging.
I sometimes like making chips. Chips are good.
I think the case is not. This is a quote from what the guy was saying. It's a perversion of justice, travesty of justice. It's a mockery of justice. The whole thing is disgusting. That's why he's Trump surging in the polls. So this guy obviously works for the Department of Justice. Scroll up. Scroll up more. He is DOJ Chief of Public Affairs. Okay. And he's probably from the Department of Justice.
I watch cases of police and stuff.
Shout out to Mug Club.
All right, yeah. Now I can turn the heat off.
You know what's scary though, about these videos, especially in detail? You can have a conversation with somebody, and they can be recording. And you're surprised. It could be a girl, it could be a guy, even one of your friends. Hey bro, you can take it to record this person. Hey, Martin, what do you think of this? You talk to them, and before you know it,
This was before with China woman.
that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, now I am so careful about what they people in person for, because you never know.
Look it up. Is New York a two-party state, or a one-party state?
One-party
for
state.
surreptitious recording.
One party.
It is one party.
I know because she did it.
Okay, so this guy doesn't got to worry about shit then. Because this is, I think this was done in New York.
Yeah, but Florida, you need two parties.
Yeah, two parties. Yeah.
My dude was
August 14, 2024.
of his life came back there.
If I'm not mistaken,
Oh,
Trump
damn.
was released after this, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now.
And he kind of mentioned this. We'll go back on Crowder's Twitter. I think he mentioned it, but let's keep playing the clip.
They're trying to arrest Elon Musk.
When you're drunk, good point you did to
They want to arrest Elon Musk now.
be clear about something on the outset. The person you'll be watching today is not the bad guy here. Unwitting whistleblower?
Yeah. That's a good video. Come on, man.
Is that sketch? Brother, sketch! Your hands off. Is that sketch? I know it's not. Sketch! Sketch? What's up, brother? Who are you talking to like that? Nice to meet you. Look, bro, I want to get like you one day. Oh, this guy. This guy. Just like teach me your way. You really want to know the ways? Yes. Do you mean that when you say it? I swear, bro. Like I want to watch my Rogan. You gotta say like you mean it. You keep smiling. Look, dude, I want my girl to get bad. By Sneeko. No comment, sir. Should I get this? Guess how something's off, huh? You're a victim.
The same way that a lot of these porn stars and OnlyFans girls are going to have to deal with people constantly reminding them that they sold themselves for less than the price of a pizza. It's the same way Sneako's going to have to deal with people constantly reminding them that he's a cuck. Whenever he gets in an argument or a debate where he tries to roast someone, that's all they've got to call it. It's game over.
Oh, it's gonna happen. I might as well see it, supervise it, make sure everything's okay. What? What's wrong with you? I'm like feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do.
Bro.
Prime Brandon Martin did really. I didn't ask you that. Didn't you wrestle Logan Paul? That was the real fight? Who won? They walked away. Look, we all know the real reason why Brandy Martin probably lost that fight to Logan Paul that day, and it's probably because he wasn't playing 260.
My MMA coach had told me to keep you. I look him up. This is like probably he used to fight at probably 145, 150. He's stronger than me. I guarantee he's stronger than me. No, I guarantee no way, brother. I can't. I bet money. I would call him up. Let's go to his gym. I want to see you wrestle with him. I bet bring your people.
Damn, I got a lot of French fries here. This is only 3 potatoes.
Damn, I'm 260, bro. I bet you stronger than me. I see.
Oh. When you do get knocked out, are you going to retire? Or if... watching. I'm excited to see both sides, but it. What's this? All right.
I got little girls on there though. Don't you mind?
One minute later.
Okay, car, get in the car.
All right.
I'll film hospital. Just get in the car. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Share King. Yes. Hey, what are you doing there? That's what I'm eating. Get off of there. Get going.
I want to apologize to Nate and his team and everyone around him for what I did, because I didn't realize what I was doing. I didn't realize the seriousness of it, and I honestly don't really think before I do. As much as I dislike this new don't have the emotional situation.
That's good.
I think the whole thing was staged, like most of the things this Muppet does. The people say Nate Diaz is too real for this type of shit. You got to think Nate Diaz is still a businessman, and this gave him promo for his fight against Masvidal. Also, if Nate Diaz was truly pissed off at Neon, do you really think Neon would get away from it?
I doubt it.
It still will happen one day. The Neons and the Jack Doherty, their day will come.
Oh, it's so good. This is the uneven one. See, this is why you don't want them uneven, because like down here is a little bit less cooked than up here, but it's still good.
On the right has no talent whatsoever. He's just famous for kissing his brother.
Friendly fire!
This is even more embarrassing when you find out the guy in the white is a self-proclaimed street fighter who's 20 years old, and the kid that just beat him up is 15.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
No, I'm not even that hungry. These are just really good. These taste so good, man. These are better than McDonald's French fries, honestly. Oh yeah. What are you doing? Oh. Ugh. Oh damn, that's good. I should open up my own restaurant. I never had dinner. I'm sad. Oh, really? Sorry to hear that, Metric Sphinx. This is actually my breakfast, though. It's 7:17 a.m. right now here in Canada. The sun has just barely gone up. So this is actually my breakfast. But yeah, sorry to hear that, Metric Sphinx. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, I'm loving it. Hey, come here. Come here. You're pissing all over the place. No. No. Oh, you're just lazy? Oh, I thought you meant like you didn't have any food. Oh. Oh man, that was good. That was so good. I might make some deep fried chicken in a bit. No, you're not going outside. No. Kim Jong-un executes officials over deadly floods in North Korea. What? Damn. That's crazy, yo. He's crazy. He's crazy, dog. North Korea, man. We got the party going on in North Korea. How Disney vacations became too expensive for many Americans? Because most Americans are broke. It's pretty obvious. It's not that Disney's that expensive, it's just that most people are broke. Bullied to death, Aubrey. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not going to click on that. Well, I'm at Fry's, so I think I'm going to end the stream. I might go live later. Pet her. She wants pet. She wants to go outside. She doesn't want to be pet. If she wanted to be pet, she'd be rubbing against my legs, but she wants to go outside. She's not allowed outside right now because she eats grass and then she pukes. What the hell? I was born with two what? Two what? That is crazy, dog. That is crazy. That's something. Why would you put that as the title? Huh. Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl? Wait, Kendrick Lamar did the Super Bowl? What the? Oh my. They got Kendrick Lamar doing that. No, you're not going outside. Go away. Go away. You're annoying. What should I watch? Is one Bitcoin enough? College campus IRL stream. I'm going to sleep. Okay, take care, Metric Sphinx. I think I'm going to end the stream. I ate my French fries. I'm just going to watch some videos. Hey, go away. Go away. You're not going outside. All right, I'm ending it here. I'm going to watch